Okay, so the first thing Wes asked me was, how's my hair?
Is it as marvelous as my beard?
I think it's fine for what we're doing today.
Yep.
This is Wes. Welcome,
guys.
welcome to the show. I want to show you what Wes has brought me here today. Look at this. Everybody's been knowing that YouTube Gold is quickly coming up. Have you seen YouTube Gold before?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's a fan favorite out there. And Gold Rush is one of these shows that we are parodying in that show. Now, YouTube Gold is basically where we're out there using radio control hobby machines to actually mine gold on our property here. And one of the things I saw on Gold Rush was when Fred, one of the guys there, I can't remember what, Dakota Fred, I think it was, one of those things, used one of these great buckets to rip through bedrock. Now, it's a special type of bucket, not something you can normally purchase at all from what I found, until I met Wes. Hello. Can you tell me how, number one, what did we do to meet? I kind of contacted you on Facebook.
Well, I was trying to sell you some little pallets.
Right.
And, well, just mailed them out to you for the show.
Yeah.
Figuring, you know.
Loading Wars?
Loading Wars. We'll make something awkward for you guys, give you a real challenge. But at the meantime, I was making a bucket for another guy. And Aaron had just asked, like,
for Michael.
Hey, I'm interested in a bucket. And
That's
we
right.
just kind of went from there, and
So
that's what we ended up with.
You had made a brass bucket, I think, for Michael and his excavator. You make buckets of all size, but this is just a hobby of yours.
This is just something that I do because I'm bored.
I think that's
Quite
why we're
literally.
all in the hobby, right?
Yep.
And we're creative and we love to make things. And this, my friend, is, can you actually give me a little bit of a strength test? You showed me that you tried to pull this apart.
I'm not going to stand on it, but I probably could.
But pulling it apart, look at those teeth on there.
You can't flex this. You can't move it. Everything is braced inside.
So what is it made out of? Start us
It's
off with your process.
22 gauge steel for the body.
Yeah.
The attachment points here, the couplers are 16 gauge steel. The teeth are formed and wrapped brass. They're reinforced with steel on the inside as well.
I like how you stroked it there. I feel like the same way with that. It's just so nice.
It is.
You got to treat it well.
And then the cape here, I did that in brass as well, just to kind of finish and close it off and give it a little bit of reinforcement down through.
So talk
through
to
the
me
bottom.
about your decision to use steel and or brass. When, I know you and I discussed it, but explain to the audience.
I use steel for the body because it's not quite as heavy as brass, so we're not taking away any of the load from the excavator. 'Cause
Sure.
I've started going through it and thinking, like, this is gonna be twice as heavy in brass.
Yes, exactly.
In comparison to like the stock bucket, which feels like it's aluminum.
This is actually, this is very close. This is not a stock bucket. I did get this aftermarket, which goes along with this quick release mechanism that we're going to be removing today to hook up this bucket right here. We almost had the size right on this one, but to get, like you said, after doing the research on this bucket, to get the proper curl for this, maybe you want to explain it to the audience so we do it properly.
If you put the pin through here and you see how it rotates, on a fixed point, all 5 teeth touch what would be the ground or the material, the
bedrock.
Yeah, they all come into contact at the same time through that swing off of this point.
Okay.
So if we were to use the coupler there, you would end up just kind of jamming
Exactly.
the bottom teeth, and the front teeth wouldn't be doing as much work.
Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and take off the coupler here. We're going to install this and give it a look for the first time. So first thing we got to do is remove these darn E-clips. I got that one, and then this one on the side. Wes, I'm going to start pushing these through.
I'll grab them.
Got a chance to slide that out. Sweet, that one as well. Just clean this off. This is Cow RC Moo Clean. It's basically what I use to clean my motors or any kind of oily substance. It evaporates quickly. You can see it kind of cleans things up really nice.
That's right.
Look at the size difference between the wider bucket that I use and the bucket we did here. And the reason why is because the type of cut that we're going to want to do into the ground. I shaved all the teeth off of this one, Wes, just so I could have a nice flat scrape with it. But
Like a cleaning bucket or a finishing bucket.
Yeah, well, for the last of the pay dirt on the ground, right? We wanted to make sure to have it into the machine.
But now you got to get it out of the ground.
That's exactly. We're going to be stripping and then pulling, right? And I want to head her down to the creek this year, so I think this bucket's going to be perfect. Okay, so we're using some small rubber grommets right now just as spacers for the pin as we install it onto the arm. This way it's not going to slide back and forth and I don't have to cut any kind of plastic tube or anything like that. Beautiful. I almost feel a little bad. Did you want to try it first?
Sure.
Did you?
Let's give it a go.
So you kind of...
So?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck. The tracks won't move,
right,
but you can figure out the arms.
Oh, it's not ISO. This is all the
Aha! I knew it. Wow. So this is an RC four-wheel drive Earth Digger 4200. This is a heck of a machine, but I have gutted it. Everything has been upgraded on videos. Look at this. Holy cow. That is the gnarliest bucket I've ever seen, Wes. That is going to bust the rocks right out of the creek for us. Oh, I saw how it dug.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that on your plastic top.
No, it totally would have ripped it up for sure. I wish it wasn't snow outside. All we have is snow and ice right now. This machine weighs about 40 pounds, just under that. But Wes, should we take it outside and try to dig some snow anyway?
I think we probably should.
Just to give it a try.
Yeah.
Let's throw it into the dump truck. Morris, you made it outside, dude.
Yeah,
How are you?
good.
I'm ready to. I'm good. I want to see this bucket dig. Are you in agreement?
Yep.
Let's do this. Yeah. Wes is bringing up the dump truck right now. First bucket full. Oh, oh, it's frozen. Thank you, sir. Watch out. It's beautiful. Look at this.
Get paid for you.
Thank you, sir. Well, that's easy. This will take about 10 minutes.
You still got some paint.
Look at that. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go get another one. Holy cow, that is going to work. Let's kind of reposition here. Get the dump truck to come in. Let's see if I can dunk this into the water. Pretty icy. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Nice and close. Oh, it's pulling me towards the water. Oh, don't hit it. Bad operator. A little bit. Can you back up? Bring it down the hole. There you go. Perfect. A little bit of water. See if I can get some ice. The secret is not to drag it. Yeah, just curl. My curl is very slow. I'm definitely down on hydraulic fluid. Beautiful. A little bit of water. I didn't need it anyway. You got it. It'll be able to pull out. Try it now. Need a bit of a rescue? Beautiful. I think we're going to have to wait till warmer weather to see this thing really dig into the muck. That is one beautiful bucket. All right, so there, we were able to bring it back in. The climate is very cold out there right now. Not too bad, about minus 10 degrees Celsius. I don't actually have lower hydraulic fluid. I thought I did, but what's happening is in these very small hydraulic tubes, the oil is getting a little bit thicker in the cold weather, which means I don't have the strength and power that I normally do on a warmer day. But Wes, I gotta tell you, bro, this is one of the sickest buckets I've ever seen for an excavator. Thank you so much.
No worries, man.
bringing your creativity and fabrication skills to the show, and on top of it, coming down here and volunteering to introduce this to everybody else. So thank you very much for doing that. My friends, as I always say, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. What do you think? Is this a bucket that you would actually get for your excavator, or is it a little bit too much overkill? For me, I think it's one of my most favorite buckets. And like I always say, what do we say to people at the end of the video? Go outside
And have some fun with our teeth.
Yeah, nailed it, buddy. See you in the next episode.
See you guys.
Bye. Of what?
Of RC Adventures.
Oh, you darn right, RC Adventures.